You are listening to the Marc Guzman Podcast Experience. Salespeople or consultants. Historically, real estate agents have been viewed as salespeople. In fact, many consumers have the opinion that sales agents are sleazy salespeople, only rated slightly higher than the stereotypical used car salesman. But why is that? Well, the agent's been associated with driving a nice car, usually a BMW or Mercedes-Benz. They've been associated with fancy suits, getting paid huge commission checks, and always claiming to be the number one sales agent. Oh, and don't forget those expensive lunches every day with one or two cocktails. Well, this means that they make a ton of money, at least from the public's point of view. For a great movie that captures the culture of the agent struggling to be the top agent and to obtain this level of symbol status of being the number one sales agent, go watch Glengarry Glen Ross. Great movie and pretty funny. But historically, the consumer continued to use a real estate agent despite their negative opinions because they needed someone to sell their property. It came down to time. Everyone is capable of selling and buying a home themselves. They just need to research and spend time doing it correctly. Well, that's easier said than done because time is the most precious commodity we all have, so consumers will still hire an agent regardless of their point of view. Technology helps. Technology in the 21st century has greatly changed the real estate industry. We have seen many responsibilities of a real estate agent become easier because of technology. No more do we have to write contracts on carbon copy paper. We can do it off our laptops and tablet devices. No more do we have to wait for a weekly published book of listings for sale. Now we have a complete list of homes for sale at our fingertips and mobile devices. But technology is also challenging the industry in that some tech companies are eliminating the need for a real estate agent. But despite that level of technology, many consumers still want an agent because they value their time. They have a choice of learning and understanding the new technology or just hiring an agent to guide them through that new technology. Technology is forcing the industry to change and adapt the role of the agent. So what is the future real estate agent? With technology placing more power into the consumer and forcing the real estate industry to change, we are seeing the trend of real estate agents becoming more like consultants than salespeople. Agents are going away from trying to sell you a house and moving toward guiding you through the process and letting you pick your own house. Consumers are no longer needing the agent to tell them what is on the market. Consumers already know what's for sale and they already know what they want to see. The industry is being forced to provide the consumer with a better experience and a more knowledgeable agent, but it all comes down to time. The consumer will always need help understanding the contract or understanding the process for inspections or understanding 1031 exchanges. This is one of their biggest purchases of their life. They will need an expert. Even if the consumer knew it all 100%, the time required to handle many components of a sale is very time consuming. So as we progress further into the 21st century, we will see many changes within the industry. An agent will only be required to become a more experienced and a more knowledgeable consultant.